request all the dignitaries to occupy the respective seats on the dais. Let us begin the program with National Anthem. Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering. It is a proud moment to announce that NIEIT has been selected for the conduction of National IPR Awareness Mission Program under the initiative of Government Program Kapila Kala Program for Intellectual Property Literacy and Awareness Campaign sponsored by AICTE India. Well, today we have gathered here for the seminar organized by NIEIT on the occasion of National Innovation Day to celebrate the birth anniversary of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. Once again, I welcome you all for this program. It is a mark of our undying tradition to invoke the Almighty at the beginning of the program. The function of prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. On this occasion, I would like to call upon Mr. Vishwavara, 6th and Computer Science and Engineering Department to voice the invocation. To express the darkness. To make this event a +1, we shall invoke Goddess Saraswati by lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. Now I invite all the dignitaries to light the lamp. Welcome speech unites and sets the tone for an event. Now it's time to welcome our dignitaries. I request our beloved principal, Dr. Rohini Nagapadma ma'am, to deliver the welcome address.
On a brief note, Ministry of Education, Government of India has established an innovation cell with the purpose of systematically fostering the culture of innovation at all higher education institutes in India. In accordance with this, we as an institution are very glad to host this seminar on National IPR Awareness Mission Program at our campus NIEIT. So I would extend my heartfelt thanks to AICT for the approval of this program. Today we have with us Mr. Manoj Gangwar, who is the examiner of patents and design, and he is from Chennai. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. Hussain from NIE, a warm welcome to you, sir. A very warm welcome to our member convener, Dr. Madhusudan here. I also would like to welcome all the members of Innovation Cell from the various departments, faculty of all departments, and students of NIET, as well as other students who are gracing this event. I hope this session will be noteworthy for all of you. A very warm welcome once again. Thank you.
On behalf of NIEIT, I welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Rohini Nagapadma ma'am, to this program. Welcome you, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Madhusudan BM, Head of Innovation Cell, to brief about the today's seminar.
Good morning, Manada, and dignitaries, Annadayas, and After we are gathered here on the occasion of National Innovation Day, and this event, the vision on IPS Awareness Program, the National IPS Awareness Program, is organized by Innovation Cell NIEIT. So, the Innovation Cell has started in the NIEIT Institute at the year of 2019. So, Innovation Cell at the Institute as a student-centric institute level association which has several many associations like Robotic Club, Auto Club, and Eco Club, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning Club. Although we have come through the last 2 year pandemic, we faced the pandemic, and we are successful organizing and encouraging our students to participate in many hackathons and in some of the innovation challenge events, and also we have some of our Innovation Cell members have delivered innovative talk on many events. So in this Innovation Cell has many student member and also the faculty members from each department. And I would like to name our faculty member of this cell: the Gautam from CSE department, and Raghavendra from Computer Science department, Srinidhi from ISC department, and Basaraju from Physics department, and Prasad from ECE department, and myself, Dr. Madhusudan, from the Mechanical Engineering department. And about this program, as I mentioned earlier, on the occasion of National Innovation Day, the Government of India and the initiative like the Nipam and the Kapila, the Kalam program for intellectual property right awareness program, the government has taken initiative to reach 10 lakh students to give awareness about intellectual property rights and awareness. And also the Kapila scheme enables the student and the faculty member to get a financial assistance from the government. And also many times in this competitive world it is essential to have a knowledge about these intellectual property rights, because many times in the graduation the students have to go through many mini projects and then some competitive innovative project. So that time it is essential to get that property right or patent filing So having such knowledge at the time of the graduation is very important.
On Mr. Srinidhi HR, Assistant Professor, Department of ISC, to brief about the profile of today's resource person.
I am very much privileged to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Manoj. He has done his BTech in Polymer Science and Chemical Technology from Delhi Technological University, formerly known as Delhi College of Engineering. He has worked as a scientist in JK Tyre's Research and Development Center for about 3 years, after which currently he is working as Examiner of Patents and Design since January 2017 till date. Patent Office Chennai, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. We, our institute, is very much privileged to have you here, sir. I welcome you. Thank you.
Now, I request our resource person to take over the session.
Thank you, Principal Ma'am. Thank you, Professor Sir. Today, we are gathered here to make you aware about the IPR and its protection in India. And this program is conducted under the National Intellectual Property Awareness Mission. Myself, Manoj Kanwa, I am an examiner of Patent and Design from Patent Office Chennai. These are the mail IDs you can note down if you want. If you have any queries in future, you can write these mail IDs. We will be happy to respond to that. So before I start my presentation, these are few disclaimers for the copyright. Please do not copy, record, reproduce any part of this PPT without written permission from CGPD. Why I am saying this, when I cover the copyright section, I will let you know. And do not share the same with others or any other media without written permission from the officer CGPD. And the sole intention of this PPT is to spread awareness for the educational purpose, and we do not intend to advertise any entity. So why are we here? Why are we sitting here? Why are we looking at this presentation? This is a graph of number of filings done in different countries in 2019. As you can see, in China there were 1.4 million patents filed, whereas in India it is only around 50,000. So in India, despite being the same population as compared to China, the number of filings is subsequently very less, whereas in US also it is very high. Japan, Korea, these countries are smaller than India, but still they have very much filing in patents. So the main issue, the culprit in patent filing seems to be the lack of awareness, which is why we are here to increase the awareness about what are patents, how to file the patents, how to come about it. This is another graph showing the Global Innovation Index ranking of India. As you can see, from 2015 to 2021, India rank has subsequently increased from 81 to 46. Whereas when you look at the countries that are ranked 1 to 10 in the Global Innovation Index, you will realize that all these countries are very much developed countries. These countries top in most of the list. Switzerland, Sweden, Netherlands. So you can clearly relate that there is a very positive relation as compared to the innovation index and the economic prosperity. That's what our aim is, to have more economic prosperity in India as well. Now, what is intellectual property? So, intellectual property means the property which is created with the intellect, such as inventions, books, paintings, songs, symbols, names, images, or design used by business agents. Now, if you have created a property, let's say you have created a property, so it only has certain value when it is protected. So, when your property is protected, it has been given some rights. So, what are intellectual property rights? These are legal rights conferred on such properties and are called intellectual property rights. Intellectual property rights are territorial in nature. When I cover all these things, I will explain in detail what I meant by territorial in nature. So if you have your protection in India, you can have it imposed only in India. If you want your protection in US, you have to file separately in the US. This is another graph from the WIPO website, World Intellectual Property Organization. As you can see, before the manufacturing-based economy, tangible assets constitute 80% of the assets, whereas the intangible assets constitute only 20%. But after the manufacturing-based economy, now with the technology and innovation-driven economy, the intangible asset ratio has been increased to 80%. First one is patent, then design, trademark, copyright, semiconductor integrated circuit layout design, GI, and then there are trade secrets. Now I'll discuss all of them one by one. Before I start, this is another very good example that single product can also have multiple IPs. Let's say tomorrow you want to start a startup, you want to open a startup or a manufacturing business, and you want to make a chair. So just like this example, just a simple laptop, but simple laptop has the LED display is protected by patent, body by design, the Apple sign by trademark, user handle by copyright. So if you want to go for a startup and you want to create a new product, then your product can also have multiple IPs in a single product. So I'll start with patents. Before I start, this is a very famous image of Michael Jackson leaning over and still not falling. There's a very innovative patent involved in this. The patent is in his shoes. When you go to google.patents.com and you search for this number US 5255452, you will get to know about a patent that was granted to Michael J. Jackson for this anti-gravity illusion shoe. So this doesn't have a commercial value, but this was a technology created by Michael Jackson and he got it patented. So anything and everything can be patented, and whether you want to make a commercial use of it or not, that's up to you. So this is an interesting thing I want to show you before I start. Now what is a patent? So patent is an exclusive right granted to the inventor or is assigned for his invention by the sovereign authority or state. Sovereign authority means, in our case, it's the government of India. If you come to office and file for a patent, the exclusive right granted to you is by the government of India. And why we are granting you the exclusive right? The exclusive right is granted to you to prevent third parties without authorization from making, using, offering for sale, selling or importing any product or process covered by a patent. Let's say you make a chair and you've got a patent for a chair. So if you got a patent for a chair, that means nobody else can make that chair. So that is what a patent does. It gives exclusive right to stop others from making, using, selling and importing an invention. Patent is for a limited period, it's for 20 years, and it is given in exchange for disclosing in a patent specification such that anyone having average skill in the art can reproduce the invention. Now you may